Salutations, everyone. This is the butterfly. How are you doing? I hope you are doing well. Let me try to adjust the camera a little bit. Well, there's no music today. I just wanted to come on here and be semi-consistent. I know I was supposed to come on here. Was it Sunday? I think yesterday. I was supposed to do a show yesterday, if I'm not mistaken. So Sunday, well, I think it was Sunday. Sunday, I was supposed to do a show, this particular show, because I felt like it was so important to do this show, but time got away from me. I do this thing when I wake up. I have this whole list of things that I want to do. Like I might have 10 things I want to do for the day, but because life be lifing, I might only get 5 of them done. I used to be like so upset with myself when I didn't get everything that I came up with in my brain done at the end of the day. But I just have to show compassion for myself and still attempt to reach the level of discipline that is the happy medium for myself. Okay. With that being said, I have the selenite here to help me, just keep the energy clear and to stay grounded. Because I feel, no, this is a serious issue. And the issue is that people don't know how to care for themselves. They don't know how to love themselves. In fact, they don't love themselves. And it is a serious issue. It is the root of so many issues. I mean, there's a song out there or a saying that that says money is the root of all evil, but that's not true. It's not true. The lack of self-love is really evil. It's truly evil. And I think it is very important. It's like it's pandemic levels, where people don't love themselves. And I think the problem is that they don't know how. They don't know how. They've been taught a lot of things. They've been taught religion, they've been taught education, they've been taught war, they've been taught all kinds of things. But really, where has it been taught, like on a grand scale, for people to love themselves? And why I thought this was so important to come to these YouTube streets. Even more important, I realized the balancing your elements video that is to be coming very soon. Now that I'm getting back into the groove of things. Um, I was in the kitchen cooking the other day, right? So I watched this video while sometime while I'm cooking, I watch this video. So it was this young lady. I wish I could have remembered the young lady's name in the video so that I could send people over there, but the message, the message that uh, was meant to really strike me and to compel me to do this video is why is what I received. So I'm gonna show compassion to myself in that regard. That uh, I didn't have the wits to um, it. No, I want to rephrase that. In my moment of uh, empathizing and sympathizing with this young woman on the video. I feel like I was in my emotions and feeling just how important it was because I was there. And before I get too far off of this subject or whatsoever, let me just try to stay as grounded as I can because I want the important message to get through so that we can begin the healing journey that is so necessary for the whole world. And it is really going to start with each and every one of us. Okay. And that is the journey of self love, self care, self forgiveness, self acceptance, self discipline. Okay. Self encouragement, self compassion. I don't know if I said that already, but that's important. So maybe important enough to say it twice because sometimes we are so hard on ourselves, and that just brings me back to uh, how I used to get down on myself for not doing like the 10 things I've thought of to do on my list. At the end of the day, I'm kind of like, oh, disappointed with what I didn't get to do, and I'm not celebrating what I did get to do. So it's like a way of stealing your own joy and not recognizing your own accomplishments. Okay, that's a part of self-loving, and it's very important. So what struck me about this video, right? So I'm watching the video and she's talking about near death experiences. She had like three near death experiences, and I think this is what she was saying. What I think the video was like what led her to kind of move away from religion, right? And decide that she's gonna have her own relationship with source, as we all should. We all should have a personal relationship with source because religion is like a cookie cutter uh, kind of setup to where everyone like everything applies to everyone, and we know that we're so different that everything, one thing couldn't possibly fit all of us. It's just impossible for one size to fit all of us, really, and truly. It's okay. So let me get to what she said. As she was explaining about the near death experiences, she had three near death experiences. Okay. I believe one was a seizure, one was a car crash, and one she deliberately attempted to commit suicide. So the third one, the one that really got me was the one where she attempted to commit suicide, and I'm gonna tell you why in a few moments. Just bear with me, because as my subscribers know, I don't write anything down. I come straight from my heart energy, from my intuition, and I say what comes up. Okay, what energy, in motion comes up. It has to flow out. With that being said, so she comes to the point where the second time where I believe she had like a seizure or something, and she is having this near death experience where she says that it's not like she doesn't see any light, but it's like a tunnel and it's very peaceful there. She's not scared, she's very happy. She feels loved, she feels at peace, and just all of the feelings that a lot of people search for on this earth, where it's hard to find. It's like you have to struggle to find it. It's almost sometimes out of your grasp. with with regards to just being in that vibration. It's such a healing and you know comforting vibration that who wouldn't want to stay there. So this is the feeling that she's feeling during her uh second near death experience. And she's going through this tunnel and she's feeling this energy pull her, this comforting, loving, peaceful, safe energy pulling, kind of pulling her. And she wants to go, and then she's not thinking anything at first. And then she says she has a thought that she has children and that her children need her. So she starts to resist the energy. She didn't want to, but then she starts to resist it until the point where she's back into her body and she could hear all of the goings on around her as far as the medical staff attempting to say, do life-saving measures. You know, she gets back into her body. So then after that, I can't remember how far after that she was having a relationship with a guy, and according to her, the guy, the relationship didn't work out. I mean, if you've ever been in a relationship that you thought would work out but didn't work out, you guys know the feeling, as do I. And she just came to a point where she said her kids didn't want her in their lives. Um, and as I said, this relationship, it broke up. So she went out into the woods and took a bunch of pills to kill herself. And okay, I'm sorry. Let me just back up a little bit. Let me just back up a little bit. Uh, there was at once the time before that when she had died, she saw her mother, and she was in a room, I guess in the hospital room, and she wanted to go across. Her mother stood in the doorway so that she couldn't go in the tunnel this time. This time she didn't go in the tunnel. So the time when she resisted the urge must have been the first time when she had the near death experience, right? So the second time, her mother stopped her from going into the tunnel. She stood in the doorway and told her it wasn't her time, that she needed to go back. And she kind of like, told her mother that she didn't want to go back, couldn't she just go with her, and the mother's like, it's not her time, and wouldn't let her go into the hallway where the tunnel was. So again, she's back in her body. So now we can go back to when she goes into the woods, and she goes into the woods and she takes some pills to kill herself. Then as she's passing on, she says at the edge of the woods, she sees her mom again and her uncle this time. And they're standing at the edge of the woods shaking their head no, like, like it's not your time. So this time she goes to the mother and she pleads with the mother. This is what got me. And please, and I'm really asking my spirit team to really surround me because I do not want to cry on this live. Real talk. I do not. I already feel my eyes burning a little bit. So she goes to her mother and she says to the mother, Ma, can I go with you? I please just let me go with you. My kids, they decided they don't want me in their life, and nobody loves me here. Nobody needs me here. Can I just go, please, please? And she begged. When I heard her say that, it's like I almost I have to catch my breath for a second. It's like I almost it threw me into something because I remember that time when I was just in a place where I felt like nobody loved me, nobody needed me, and I was like, oh my God, look at me, I'm freaking crying. I did not want to do this, but like spirit, this is yeah, spirit won't let me do nothing else. Okay, but this right here. So here it goes. Because I know the world, it's important that you love yourself. Because when no one else loves you and no one else supports you, no one else motivates you, you have to be the one to do that. You gotta know that you're important to you. You know what I'm saying? And so many people don't feel like they're important, like they're not special. I used to feel that way, but I know it's not true. It's not true. I'm so special. I have so many things that are beautiful to offer. You know, I'm special in so many ways. And if people could see, and I could see other people how they're special in a lot of ways, but they just don't know it. They don't know it. They don't focus on it. They don't feel it. So it is important that you really love yourself. That is the key. It really is the key. You have to love yourself. When she begged her mom to to just let her go with her, like, because nobody loves her there, nobody needs her. Like, wow. I wonder how many people are in that place where they feel like nobody loves them or nobody needs them. It's 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 a terrible place to be. And I implore everyone to please start loving yourself. Start being the one to love yourself. Fall in love with who you are, with every bit of yourself. Fall in love with yourself. Okay? Be compassionate with yourself. Don't be so hard on yourself. All right? The world is hard enough on each other. If we were kinder to ourselves, we would be kinder to each other. Because the problem is we're so busy pouring the kindness onto other people and, you know, in order to get reciprocity. And when that doesn't happen, the hole inside the person widens even bigger and deeper. And it's got to stop. It's really got to stop. We really have got to love ourselves. Because when you love yourselves, there is certain things that you will do for yourself. There's certain things you won't accept for yourself. Okay. And I really, I've been thinking that religion is such a strong piece of magic that it is really hard to contend with. It is hard to contend with because if you have grown up in a religious household, you have been taught, listen, turn the other cheek, you to forgive. Everything you're taught is to teach you to ignore your natural instinct, to ignore your own abilities, to give responsibilities for your accomplishments to someone else, to leave the solving of your problems to someone else. It's just all too much. When you love yourself, you take responsibility for everything. That is you. But at the same time, showing compassion. And what I mean by that, if you know that you've done something wrong, you know what I'm saying? Just like apologize. Nobody likes to apologize. Like, trust me, I know I don't like to apologize. So what I do to avoid having to apologize and go and having the feeling that goes along with it, feeling like shit because you did something fucked up. Hey, I don't do fucked up shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I love myself enough not to put myself in that position. And people need to love themselves enough to care about the physical ship that they're in. This is a freaking this is a ship. You're inside of it. This is really not you per se. It's what houses you. Okay. So like you really have to love this thing that is you. You are spirit. Okay, having a 3D experience. And you cannot forget that the spirit in you it drives that body. And it is remarkable. It is so remarkable. People just don't know how remarkable they are. And they need to spend some time really looking at themselves, really being with themselves, you know, really forgiving themselves. Okay. Discipline, celebrating, you know. It is so important. Okay. It is so important. When I was in the hospital, there was a young lady, beautiful young lady, very polite, very humble, everything. And she was asking me some questions, and I don't know how we got to this. I don't know how we got to this, but she starts to tell me how uh that we're all born in sin. And I was like, whoa, 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 no. We are not born in sin. I said, you are loved. I said, you are loved. You are divinely made. That is a lie. You're not born in sin. And I'm gonna need to dispel that lie right now. Because if you think you're born in filth, okay, and you're filthy, when you a baby and you're here, you haven't even done nothing to nobody yet. Okay, you just jumped in your ship and you arrived here. Okay, and they already talk about you dirty, you sin. So they threw you in the mud from the beginning and got you feeling like you are in the mud. So so everything you do is like it got shame associated with it. Like it's bad out there. It is very, very bad. Okay. It's very bad. And imagine this beautiful young lady. She's so nice and kind, believing in her heart that she was born in sin. So that means she cannot never see her value. She never could see her value. When I first started to go on a self-love journey, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, people. I did not want to freaking cry. Spirit, help me with this. I don't want to cry. I don't want to. It's so upset. It's very hard to be an empath. I am an empath, so I feel things very strongly. And you know what? I noticed lately, uh, just a couple of months before the eclipse, I started feeling real strong emotions, even from the television. And I'm like, what the fuck? What's going on here? It was very strange. So I was like, so I find myself very often having to shield and clear my energy, especially when I go outside. Like I went outside the other day. Me and my husband went to the casino. I was having such a great time. I was having a great time, and the universe was giving it. It was giving like. So I'm feeling it myself. I'm shining. You know, now. This the casino. When you go to gamble, you're going to play. Okay, even though they call it gamble, it's to me it's play. You know what I'm saying? Anything you doing outside of work when you go out there, fun. You know what I'm saying? People associate play with fun. Ah, poor me. So I'm out there, I'm having a good time. It's great. And so we're about to leave. I win, I won $15 and I found $90. Okay. So I'm really enjoying myself. I'm like, yeah, and anytime we win, we make a point to get the hell out of here to keep the winnings, right? So we decide we're gonna pay $5 more before we leave. And I sit in this machine, and there was a lady sitting next to me. So I'm excited. I'm playing, and I'm telling the machine to give me money, give me, and I'm excited. I'm just doing my thing. This lady next I almost said this fucking lady, because really honestly, I'm so sick of these people that are like but I get it. I totally get it. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's hard for them to even sit with their self for a minute because they dislike themselves. So like they have to like put it comes out of you. Energy is emotions are energy in motion. Okay? That means they move. Okay? So when you think you're feeling in a shitty mood, don't think you're just the one feeling it. It's especially how strong it is. You get near to people. When they was telling people to stay 6 feet apart, that's so that we cannot mix energies. We have an energy field around us called a Meraki. It's our Merkaba. It's like a ship. It's like people call, okay, for those of you religious people, or mind people, it's personal space. When people get too close to you, it's almost like they're touching you. That's why you feel so uncomfortable, because they are in your energy field. It's not just your body. Your spirit is shining outside of you. You have a field, okay? You have a field that shines about you. So you affect other people. All right. So me personally, as an empath, if you don't understand what an empath is, it's not a person who just sympathize. We actually feel the feelings of other people as if we went through what the fuck they went through. Okay. Try no no try that. We are feeling the feelings of the other people as if we are going through what they are going through. So the feelings that they feel it is in their field. So when they get too close to you, the shit starts mixing into your field. If you understand how the field works, it doesn't just stay there like that. It's a vibration. So it moves, it makes shapes in such it expands, it changes color, it does a lot. Okay, that's why I'm like, people don't even know how special they are. They are so awesome. They're special. But they also can be assholes. You know what I'm saying? And very negative, a drag, a drain. You know what I'm saying? It's two sides to us. We all can be that. We all can manifest negative energy to where it's a poltergeist. That's what a poltergeist is, you know. It is not some outside demon attack. It's a demon that you have created with your negative fucking energy. You know what I'm saying? So as I'm saying, I sit next to the lady. I'm in a great mood. The fucking lady kept making these comments, negative fucking comments. Okay, negative comment. Oh, I put $20 in, and yeah, it ain't even gonna give nothing. It ain't even gonna give nothing. You know what I'm saying? Meanwhile, she just hit the spins that I'm trying to get from talking sweet to my machine. She just got. She just got the shit. You know what I'm saying? And she got a $7 win. That's almost halfway to your $20, ma'am. You know what I'm saying? She did not celebrate nothing. I ain't even really give up nothing. This just, her fucking energy is just brought. It was so negative. It's just like it cut into my fucking vibration. Was like glass. It was like glass because the thing that happens when I'm having a good time. I expand, so my energy is more open. You know what I'm saying? Yes, I have my shields up or whatever, but they're not like they not with the guns up. Like, you know what I'm saying? When I'm open, I'm expanded. So like I'm big. My energy is big. Sitting next to this lady is like she was sitting so close to me. It was like a fucking thorn in my side. It was glass. No, it was glass. Because you know glass, you get splinters and you gotta like kind of pick them out. It takes a while to pick them out. So to try to start picking the glass this fucking lady gave, I had to say it because I'm mad. I'm mad now. I'm mad now that these people are they starting to be joy stealers because they don't know how to give themselves joy, give themselves healing. You understand what I'm saying? They starting to fucking fuck with other people joy. You understand what I'm saying? And now it's getting me mad because like, do you know how much energy it takes to be pleasant, to be upbeat in an environment that is very fucked up and unfair most of the time? You understand what I'm saying? You have to really you have to watch your vibration and try to keep it high and not fall into escapism and shit like that. So now I'm just realizing that, you know, people are so fucking unhappy that when they see a light like mine, it's like they want to be near it. But when they be near it, it start making them feel feelings that they got to deal with. They don't like it. And they get more like resistant and they just start fucking being assholes. And then their energy start mixing with mine. And then I have to transmute it. And for the moment, I'm kind of going through what they're going through, which is some bullshit. You understand what I'm saying? Because it's like once I got away from the lady, I went to another machine, but her energy had already got on me. You know what I'm saying? It's like these days it's harder for me to go outside and not pick up these people vibration because it's like it's so bad out there. It's so serious. People are really not loving on themselves. You know what I'm saying? And I get it. At first, before I didn't know how to love myself, I would look for it outside. Validation, encouragement, motivation. You understand what I'm saying? There's no healing in that. There is no fucking healing in that. Trust me, because nobody prayed harder than me. Nobody was more devoted to the person that the energy that they call Jesus more than me. But I recognize that every time you use that name, the energy is not coming into you. It's going the fuck out of you. You understand what I'm saying? And being used against you. So like I don't do that no more. You understand what I'm saying? So like this fucking lady, even just thinking of it now is just like I'm let me ground that a little bit because I'm just like so finito with this nonsense. Like could we like just start to try to love on ourselves a little bit more so that way because I'm still on a journey. Yes, I'm doing it day by day. Some days I fall off and start to do other shit that matters less than self-care. Self-care is important, okay? It is very, very important. Self-care, self-love, self-discipline. You have self-growth. This is what we have to be doing here. You understand what I'm saying? And it's like people don't know it and they're so sad and they're projecting and it makes it hard for it just makes it hard, and I really need that to stop. It's like you guys needed to stop too because it's what's causing your disease, your unhealthiness. Imagine this beautiful girl, working and she made her way through medical school to be a nurse. That shit ain't easy. They stress you out every way they can. You understand? And keep you under stress. And she's sitting up there talking about she born in sin. Which part? Like it has to stop. It has to stop. People really need to start loving themselves. Okay, because it is an epidemic out here. You know what I'm saying? You killing yourself. You killing yourself. Okay, and you being a drag on other people like me. You know what I'm saying? You being a fucking drag. You know what I'm saying? It's like I gotta think twice if I want to go outside because like people it's like people don't even try to have a good time no more. You're at a place where you're supposed to be having a good fucking time. All right. What are you in here with this miserable nonsense for? You know what I'm saying? It's like deal with your shit so that other people don't have to. Like it's a lot. You know what I'm saying? And y'all gotta forgive me because today is my granddaughter's birthday. Okay. But my daughter haven't dealt with her shit. So like I can't even speak to my grandbaby. Today. So I'm pissed off about that. Okay. So like y'all gotta forgive me. But or don't, because I forgive myself. You know what I'm saying? Because the truth is the truth is the truth. Like enough. Like it's serious. People gotta really start loving themselves. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna uh and one more thing that's bothering me, right? So like my bestest friend, she's my bestie. I love it to death. You know how you keep people you know how you keep people alive by keeping their memory alive. You understand? That's how our energy remains strong in your life, and it is part of us being eternal. You understand? It's where we get is where we get our longevity from in the spirit when our remembrance is being talked about. Okay. When we remember our passed on loved ones, talking about them in remembrance, in a good, like how they used to be, what they used to like, stories about your experiences with them, not none of your judgment or whatsoever, because listen, it is what it is. It was their life, you know what I'm saying? And it wasn't for you to judge it. Listen, it went how it went. Everything is in divine timing. You just got to make peace with shit you can't change. All right, because carrying all of that fucking baggage, it just weighs you down, and you can't move far with that. You need to move far in this growth of life. You know what I'm saying? Because this cycle is short, and you don't get the shit right, your soul gonna have to come and do the shit again. Now, do you want to do this shit again? Like seriously, grow up. I'm sorry. I'm fucking being mean a little bit. I ain't even being that mean because you know what I'm saying. As sweet as I could be rough. I could be rough with a motherfucker. So I ain't even being mean. Okay, I'm just being real. Like it's enough. Like I was so mad with this lady. And usually I just like I let it go, because I know people like that. You know what I'm saying? But I know the reason why they like that because they do not love themselves. They don't know how special they are. They don't know how amazing they are because they're not working on it. They're not even fucking paying attention to it. You know what I'm saying? That's another reason why I try to like really love on my hair, because I'm feeling it. You understand? I'm feeling it more now than I ever felt it when I was a young girl. I see myself now. I didn't really see myself then. You know what I'm saying? Don't wait till you like 50 like me to see yourself. See yourself now. Okay? And the shit that you don't like, that you may be ashamed of, you listen, show compassion to yourself, deal with it, and cut it the fuck out. Be the best you that you could be. All right? Because that's all you could do. You know, it's all you could do, and that is what's best for you. That's how you're gonna heal. Being able to love yourself is really it's an awful thing, and I want more for the human race. I really do. You know, I never could understand why I care so much about people I don't know. Like I feel concerned for the whole world, and I used to say I don't know why I was made this way, and it caused me a lot of stress. It did. It caused me a lot of stress. You know, being an empath and not understanding how, why am I feeling all of these different feelings in one day and ain't nothing significant happen. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll be in school and I'll be feeling scared. I'll be feeling angry. You know what I'm saying? I'll be feeling all kinds of feelings, and I'll be like thinking into myself and like I'm going crazy. You know what I'm saying? Because some of them will be real strong to where I feel like somebody's chasing. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, it wasn't until I learned what I was and how to guard my feelings, you know, and how to love on myself, give myself what I need, okay, and give myself encouragement, give myself love, discipline. Like, girl, you know, you're not supposed to be doing that to yourself. Why are you being so mean to yourself? Like, really confronting myself, like, why are you doing that to us? Like, you know what I'm saying? Why are you doing that? So with that, I'm gonna pull some cards. I'm gonna try to get myself together. Okay, you know, I'm damn near get ready to ugly cry. Had some good news coming out the news, whatever. I didn't get to tell y'all about my shirts. Well, y'all know I make shirts. I had made these shirts for my anniversary. This was a tester shirt. It ain't come out great, but I still like keep it because I'm not trying to throw away no whole shirt. And as you guys know, I have my coffee soap here, my coffee, aloe vera, flaxseed, rosemary soap, but it's saffron scented. It's so beautiful. I love the suds are so luxurious. I've been washing my face with this for the past couple of days because not this particular one, but the other one. Um, washing my face with this for the last couple of days. I did a whole couple of body washes. I love the scent of saffron. I think I'm gonna make another batch of these because I just love the scent of saffron. I asked her send me another scent I'ma love like that. And then I have my aloe vera, goat's milk infused. This is bergamot scented, but this is infused with the flowers that my husband gives me in love. I thought I would share it with you guys. These soaps are $15 a piece. They also have CBD in there, and all my soaps have goat's milk. One is saffron scented, one is goat's milk scented. You can uh, order in the comments because right now I don't know what's going on with Square. They're trying to make me join some kind of program, and I'm not down with that. I'm just not down with that. So I'm gonna pull some cards. I'm gonna pull a past, present, and well, no, darkness, dawn, and light spread. Okay, to give the people, my viewers, you know, some advice on what they can do to increase their self love. You know what I'm saying, and to be able to heal their hearts, which is their source of their power. Okay. Don't let your love be used against you. Use it for your own purpose, to love yourself. You are not how people treat you. And what I mean by that, if people treat you like you're not worth anything, that doesn't mean you're not worth anything. That is why it is important for you to see the value in yourself. Okay, that needs to be taught in school. The value in yourself. All right. Religion will tell us that it's too selfish and that we should worry about our fellow man. I mean, like for real though. And then look at here. Don't get me started on my soapbox tirade again, because I will go full freaking Scorpio again. Because I'm Scorpio, sun and moon. So the water run deep. Deep. All right, spirit. What message can I give the people? What don't they see about the importance of loving themselves? Okay, and what will they begin to see? And what will become clear for them to see? Okay, what don't the people see? You see the beauty in their relationships, togetherness, harmony. They don't see the cause for celebration. You don't see it. That love is something to be celebrated. Okay? Celebrate that love. The more you give yourself, the more you have to give to other people. It grows. Grows. But when they begin to see spirits, uh, you're going to see some organization out of the chaos. You're going to become the authority. You're going to be the authority on your wisdom. You're going to stop giving your wisdom away. This is the Hierophant. You're going to be able to climb that journey to ascension, to your higher self. See, you guys, you're at the bottom. You need to sit with yourself, be with yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because you are the higher authority. You can bring order to the chaos that is in your life. What will they see through this process? Hey, the sun. Wow. That is beautiful. The sun. Look at what you're going to see. You're going to see how amazing, how beautiful, how magnificent, how nurturing. I mean, the healing will not stop. This is the best. This is one of the best cards in the deck, if you ask me. Okay, the sun. What can I say? That's what you will have to see the beauty. This is what you guys don't see. You don't see the beauty in love, the value, okay? The need for celebration of love. You guys are celebrating the wrong stuff. This is where it's at right here. What you're going to begin to see is that you're going to take a journey to your higher self. Okay? You're no longer going to give your authority, the responsibility for your soul ascension to anyone else, because it is your responsibility. And through that, you will see the illumination inside yourself, the beauty, the freedom, the groundedness. You'll be balanced, you'll be nourished, you'll be healed. You will be whole. Mm, I'm going to leave it right there. That's just a beautiful message. It's a beautiful message. I want to thank you for being here. And you can be anywhere else. The butterfly loves you. Namaste.